teased before, we're going to talk a little bit about Thor, Love and Thunder, more so the casting announcements of Thor, Love and Thunder. Now, this needs to be prefaced by saying this is not an official announcement, but it's pretty much, the studio has not confirmed it. Let me just say that. The studio has not confirmed it, even though the Australian Prime Minister has. Here's what's going on, you guys. Okay. So, Matt Damon, we all know Matt Damon. He's a national treasure. He's a love, right? So, in Thor Ragnarok, the third Thor film directed by Taika Waititi, Matt Damon plays a kind of a cameo where he was in like a, what do you call it? He was an actor in a play within the movie, kind of playing out the role of Loki in a play within the movie Thor Ragnarok. It's very meta, but it was very fun. It was very fantastical. It was silly. It was awesome. So Matt Damon, it is being reported, has just landed in Australia. Here, let's jump into the article for a second here from Deadline. So Matt Damon is seemingly set to return to the MCU in Thor, Love and Thunder. Damon recently touched down in Australia, where he is in quarantine ahead of the shoot. It's not clear at this stage whether the actor will be back for a cameo or a bigger role. Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison confirmed the casting, saying, quote, "Hollywood superstar Matt Damon joining our homegrown talent to film such a major movie in NSW is a big win, creating thousands of jobs for locals." And then Matt Damon went on to say that he will be in Australia for the next few months. He goes on to say, quote, "Australian film crews are world-renowned for their professionalism and are a joy to work with. So the 14 days of quarantine will be well worth it." That is a quote directly from Matt Damon. He goes on to, say various things, about being in Australia and all that stuff. Here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. Matt Damon flying from LA to Sydney, that's what, a 14-hour flight, 13-hour flight? You don't fly 14 hours on an airplane and then quarantine for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 14 days of quarantine to film a cameo in a movie. You just don't do that. I mean, I would do that because I'm a nobody. I would love to be in a Marvel movie. I don't care what the cameo would be. I would do that. Matt Damon, however, Matt Damon does not do that. The article points out that they're not sure if it's going to be another cameo or if it's going to be a more substantial role. I have a feeling this is going to be a more substantial role for Matt Damon. Is it going to be the same role? Is it going to be the same character, just with a bigger part from Thor Ragnarok? Is he still going to be the Asgardian actor that we saw in Thor Ragnarok? I don't know. Maybe. That would kind of be fun to explore that character maybe a little bit. I don't see this as being like a small little cameo thing. 1 day's worth of work. I mean, that's okay. Let's just say 2 days. 2 days worth of work. You don't fly 14 hours to Australia and then quarantine for 2 weeks only to work for 2 days on a measly small, yeah, it would be funny. I don't see this happening. I do not see that happening. But yeah, so, I mean, Matt Damon is confirmed. He's going to be in the movie. What role? We have no idea. We don't know if it's going to be a big part, a small part. I speculate it will be a much larger role. Because, I mean, come on. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think of Matt Damon joining the cast of Thor Ragnarok, Thor, Love and Thunder? Do you think he's going to have a bigger part, or do you disagree with me a little bit and think, you know what, come on, Matt Damon. Matt Damon has been in, this will be his third MCU debut. He was also in Avengers. Oh, hang on a second. No, he was in Deadpool. He was in Deadpool too. Sorry. So this will be his second MCU debut. His third Marvel debut. Was Matt Damon in any other Marvel movies? I know he had a really tiny, small cameo bit part in Deadpool 2. Obviously, Thor Ragnarok, and now he's coming back to do Thor Love and Thunder. Do you think it's going to be a bigger role, a smaller role? What do you guys think? Jump on down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Pee Wee Herman would want you to do. Ha ha ha.